Hi guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. My name is Sarah Wells. I'm a Port Harcourt based photographer and I'm the team lead at Photoville Studios. Photoville Studios is a photography business located in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining the family, and if you've been here, thank you so much. So you guys, I'm so grateful for the feedback I received from my last video. If you've not seen that video, I'm going to post it in the description box down below. Yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the tips that I've learned over the years on how to create value as a photographer. Yeah, if you're interested in this kind of content, keep watching, guys. Okay, so the first tip I'm going to be sharing is do not sell from a place of need, rather sell from a place of service. I heard this from my mentor, Sue Bryce. She talked about this in one of the videos I watched of her, and that thing stuck to me. Yeah, so selling from a place of need is basically selling just to make money. And people around you can smell that if you're just after the money. You should be after the service. You should be after the satisfaction of the clients. You should be after the service, basically. Like, you shouldn't be all about the money. You can't just put money in front of you. If you're all about the money, chances are that once you get the clients, you just want to do whatever you do, you're okay, you just want to give the clients. You're not trying to satisfy the clients. Sometimes a lot of us, we can, okay, like personally, if you pay me XYZ amount of money and I'm trying to achieve something, like I'm trying to satisfy you, sometimes I go over and beyond to satisfy this client, and I know that what I'm even doing is way more than the money the client has paid me. But I'm just trying so hard to make sure this client is satisfied. Like I think I mentioned it in my other video that I had to learn how to make hair. Not like serious making of hair, but like, you know, maybe I'm trying to take a picture and then the vibe is off, maybe the wig is not so pretty, and then I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the client and I feel, oh, if I loosen this hair and pack it in a different way, this thing is going to come out nicer, and I go out and do it. I'll send somebody to go and buy weave attachments across the road, and then we'll just pack the hair and style it, and then boom, the person looks a lot better than maybe the initial hairstyle the person came in with. So that's me going an extra mile to create an amazing experience for the client, to make sure that the end goal is achieved. You know what I mean? Like, you're looking at the end goal, you just want to get stunning images. So that's even what led me to draping my clients, because sometimes I just see clients coming with very basic outfits. Maybe you've tried to convince them to use something else and they're like, oh no, I've already bought this one, I traveled to the UK and I bought this dress, and the dress is somewhat basic, it's not so nice. And that's how I started draping. And I was okay, can we just try this? And they're like, okay, no problem, let's try it. And eventually the pictures will even come out better than the pictures that they spent a lot of money buying some kind of really expensive outfit. So yeah, try to sell from a place of service, not just from a place of need. Yeah, we know we all need money. I need money, boy, I need money, but money is not always what I have in front of me, and that should be your drive. In fact, that's why I even encourage people that are starting out photography to have like other side hustles, so that you know that maybe you still have a job or you have something giving you money. So the money is not like the main thing driving you, because if you put money in front of you, the aura you give off will not be very pleasant to the clients. Yeah, so that's very important. Money should not drive you. Don't sell from a place of need, sell from a place of service. You need to know what you're selling. You need to know what value you bring to the table. So if you haven't done this, you should sit down one day to think about that. Okay, what am I really selling? Am I just taking pictures? What are you really selling? You need to know that. Sit down and think about it, think through it. Am I just taking pictures? You're not just taking pictures, you're selling a whole lot. You're selling an entire experience to your clients. I'm a portrait photographer, so I'm going to be speaking basically from my own experiences. So yeah, a client walks into my studio, I greet you. Of course, before they even walk into my studio, we've had the consultation, we've talked about your shoot, we've probably planned outfits together, or you've shown me what you're wearing, and then yeah, I'm following you through, like I give you my own advice. So I'm listening to you. There are people that would start talking, oh, I don't know, I want to buy this. You have to follow through, listen, pick all those calls, listen to the person before the person even comes into your space. Person comes into your space, your job is to make sure that person ends up leaving your studio feeling better about themselves. For me, that's one of the things that that's one of the things I want my clients to take back at the end of the session. I want them to go back feeling like, oh, I'm such a beautiful person. Oh, I still have it. Like a client once told me that I think she just had a baby and she just felt she had lost it all. Like she was fat, she was no longer pretty. My body has seen it all. And then after we finished her photo shoot, even before she saw the pictures, when she saw after the makeup, the styling, everything, she just felt so pretty. She was like, oh, so thank you so much, Sarah. I feel like I'm still a fine girl after all. So when I hear such compliments, such comments, I just feel like, yeah, this is what I want to give to my clients. I just want them to feel better about themselves, their self-confidence. And then when they see their images, they should feel so powerful. Like, yeah, you take a portrait, a very powerful portrait of a woman, and she just sees herself as, yes, I can be the first lady. I am this powerful businesswoman. I am an entrepreneur. Yeah, you're an entrepreneur, but maybe you don't even see yourself as that. And then when you take this very beautiful portrait of yourself in a corporate outfit, you just see yourself as that powerful woman. So you're selling that to the clients. You're selling a whole lot. So you need to know what you're selling to your clients. This is what I am selling to my clients, and I know that. So you need to know what you're selling to your clients. And then, of course, I give styling tips. In my case, I tend to do the whole draping. Sometimes I would even maybe do your hair. I don't want to say that before a client to watch this and come to me and say, oh, you're doing my hair. I'm not a hairstylist, but yeah, from time to time, I just give ideas here and there, or I even try. I think I'm naturally creative or artistic. So yeah, most artistic things I can just play around with it. So like the hair thing, I never went to learn it, but I just dabbled it, and it always comes out nice. So yeah, I've learned all these little I try to put all these little things into my shoots, infuse it into my shoots, so that the experience of the clients is amazing. So yeah, that's part of what I'm selling. So you need to know that. So when you know what you're selling, you know how to price yourself as well. So when I'm charging what I'm charging, I know that I'm not just selling. You're not just coming to my space for me to just click the shutter button and you walk out. I listen to you. Like some of my clients will tell me stories, tell me the challenges they are facing. Some of them will. I've had a client that we prayed together after the shoot. You know, there's a whole lot that happens in my space. So that's basically what I'm selling. So you need to know what you're selling, so you know how to sell it. You have to sit down and think about it, so that when you're meeting your next clients, you know that this is my goal. I need to achieve this goal. Yeah, so that's very important. The next point, you need to learn to value yourself, your time, your product, your service. You need to learn to value all these things. They're very important. That's why I said it's important. That's why I talked about the point earlier, that it's important for you to know what you're bringing to the table. And if you know what you're bringing to the table, then you should value yourself. Valuing yourself is basically making other people see you the way you see yourself. If you don't value yourself, I think I've said this before, nobody will value you. If you don't value yourself, nobody will value you. If you don't see yourself as the queen bee that you are, nobody will see you as that. Okay, so I'm super serious. If you know your worth, people around you will know your worth. When I started my photography and I was killing myself doing all the things I was doing, and I was charging 20k at some point, and I was doing everything I was doing, people would see my work and be like, this kind of work for 20k, are you serious? Of course they'll come, and I was shooting as if I was literally going to die. Like I used to have 4 or 5 people calling me in a day. Like I had shoots back to back, and I was turning mental, like legit. And then one day, after listening to my mentor, I had to start seeing myself as, okay, you're bringing a lot to the table, so people should pay you your worth. And that's how I decided and changed my mind and changed my business, and then started charging what I think is my worth right now. Of course, with time, I will feel like, okay, I'm bringing more to the table, and then I'll probably take my prices up. The more value I bring to the table, the more I would want to take my prices up. And then, of course, there's so many other things, so many other factors that affect your pricing, but we're not talking about pricing today. We're just talking about value, yeah. So know what you bring to the table and value yourself. But it's very important. If you don't value yourself, nobody's going to value you. And if they don't value you, they won't value your services, they won't value your time. They'll just come whenever they want. When I started my photography studio, I would book a client for 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I kid you not, there was a lady that came in 7 p.m. I'm not joking. She literally came in 7 o'clock and she wasn't even really sorry. She wasn't calling to say, oh, sorry, I'm not, this happened, nothing. She just came 7 and I was waiting. I was waiting patiently for my clients because I was needy. I needed the money. It was all about, I needed money. I need to pay my bills. Now you can't, I know who I am. Like, you can't come, I can't give you the times, a 12 o'clock appointment, and then you don't show up, you don't call, you don't cancel, you don't reschedule, you don't do nothing, and expect me to sit down and be waiting for you because you are paying me how much. I won't, even if you're booking my highest package and you don't cancel or reschedule, I won't do it. I see myself as the Queen Bee that I am. Okay, guys, I'm serious. Like, I don't know, I'm calling myself Queen Bee, but I'm not Queen Bee. You guys, I'm a very humble girl. Don't even be deceived by all these my Queen Bee things. I'm a very humble girl. But you guys should know what I mean. Like, you need to value yourself. The way you see yourself is how people will see yourself. So if you feel like it's okay for somebody to show up for a 12 o'clock appointment by 7 in the evening, no apologies, nothing, they will keep doing it. Word will keep going out. I know her timing is not that important, but now I'm busy. My timing is very important. If I give you a 12 o'clock appointment, I'm literally going to be available for that 12 to maybe 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock, and probably have other things planned out for the remaining time that there is in 24 hours. You get what I mean? So yeah, value yourself. That's how people will also value you. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you guys are following this my serious topic today. I know it's super serious, but if you want to move up as a photographer or even a makeup artist, any business, these things I'm sharing will actually help you. Yeah, so on to the next point. You need to learn to fall in love with what you're doing again and again and again. A lot of times as creatives, we just get burned out. You've done so much, your head is no longer in it. You're just literally just holding the camera and just clicking away. You're not ready to create. Your brain is just tired. Take time off. This thing I'm saying it as I'm saying it to you guys, I'm saying it to myself. I think it's so difficult for me to take time off work. I feel like if I'm not working, I feel like I'm useless. Like, how can I not just achieve anything today? Like, and it's very important to take time off work so that your brain you will free your brain, and then you can fall in love with. When you miss, if you're in love, let's say you have a husband, you see him every day, you love him, but and then he travels for 2 weeks, and then when he's coming back, the love is going to be renewed. Like, you will fall in love afresh because you haven't seen the person in a while. So yeah, sometimes take time off photography. Take time off, relax your brain, do other things, travel, spend time with family, spend time with your kids. This thing I'm saying it to me because I'm the #1 culprit in this, but I know it's very important. Try to fall in love with photography as often as possible. It gets very boring, it gets very repetitive over time. If you keep doing it, you get to the point where you just feel burned out, you just feel tired, and then you just realize that you're just shooting like a robot. You're not excited about it anymore. You're not excited to come up with something nice or something fresh. You're just basically burned out. That is like my major issue right now. Like, I feel a lot of times I feel like I just want to travel for 2 weeks or do something else, and then I'm like, if I travel, what will I be doing in my life? All those things are just excuses, but it's very, very important. So yeah, so I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself. Very important. Try to fall in love with the service you're bringing to the table. Try to fall in love with it. Try to fall in love with photography as often as possible. Yeah. Know who your target market is, or who they are. Who are the people that you want to buy what you're selling? Who is your target market? What demographic are you selling to? Now, if you're like a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old 100-level student who has started photography, there are lots of young people doing businesses now. Like, I'm going to even raise my kids that way. Once you enter year 1, you should be thinking of side hustle, something to do. So let's say you're a year 1 student in the university, and you've gotten a camera, you want to start taking pictures. Who is your target market? You can now start targeting the 50-year-olds. You're targeting probably the undergraduates, the students. So the kind of pictures you even post on your page will be pictures that will be appealing to students. So you take pictures of a young girl, a 17-year-old girl, an 18-year-old girl. Those are the kind of pictures you will showcase on your page. A young boy wearing jeans and wearing styled in a youthful way. So that's the kind of people you want to attract. So those are the kind of images you should showcase on your page. Yeah. Now, I know the people I'm targeting. My demographic are women, mainly women, because I strongly believe that the women will bring their husbands, they'll bring their children. So yeah, my own target market is the woman between the age of 25 to 80, if possible. Yeah, I want to photograph the hardworking entrepreneur, the salary earner, the mother, the wife, the CEO. Those are the kind of people I want to photograph. So I already know the demographic and the kind of things that appeal to these people. So on my page, even if I'm trying to be creative, I'm trying to like just create content and create something, I will not just typically just wake up and consistently showcase pictures of an 18-year-old model that is so slim and so pretty, and then she's wearing her bra and just her pants, and I don't think that's the kind of content I'm trying to sell. So I would not post that on my page. I won't consistently post that, you know. I'm trying to sell to the average woman, the normal woman. So I'm trying to make her feel like, okay, I can photograph a regular looking person and make her look like a magazine, like the cover of a magazine, the model on the cover of a magazine. I can just make you feel so beautiful and make you feel like, oh, I look like a Hollywood star. So, but I'm trying to transform a regular everyday woman to that. So those are the kind of images I want to showcase on my page. Pictures that they can relate to. So a lot of photographers make that mistake. You are starting out photography, yeah. You're advised to create as many images as possible to showcase your work so people can see what you're selling. Good. Instead of looking for people that, let's say you are trying to sell, like I am trying to sell to women that are a bit older, instead of you to look for people in that age, so that when a 35-year-old woman comes to your page, she sees pictures she can relate to. You are constantly photographing the model, the 18-year-old slim shorty, the 18-year-old model that is not your target market. Don't get me wrong, the 18-year-old model could be your target market if you're into, let's say you're into fashion photography now, or you're trying to photograph, it depends on the genre, it depends on what you're selling. Just know who your target market, the demographic you're trying to sell to, and try to create images, showcase images that will appeal to those people. It's a very strong way to sell yourself. Try as much as possible to maintain a positive energy. Yeah, so a client walks into your space, you probably have all the problems in the world, but don't let them see that. The energy in the space should be positive. So as much as possible, let them feel comfortable around you. Make sure you protect your energy. If your team, if the people you're working with are giving you wrong vibes, let them go. Don't work with people that would give you the wrong energy. Your energy has to be positive all the time, especially when you know you're having clients. So you can make them feel warm, you can make them feel comfortable. That way they can relax and have a smooth photo shoot with you. So that's super important. Yeah, so yeah, protect your energy and make sure your energy, the energy of your space is just beautiful. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, just make sure that you protect that energy, give off the right vibe. The people should feel comfortable around you. And let me add one more bonus point here. So now, try as much as possible not to be too salesy. Okay, yeah, my mentor uses that word. What I mean by salesy is like, don't constantly sound like, come and buy from me, come on, book my service, book me today, book me now, every day on social media, book me. If you book me, you will get 20% discount. If you book us, you will get 100% discount. To book one session and get 3 sessions free. Don't be like that. It just makes you feel like you're very needy. It just puts that the aura you're giving off is I need money, I need it, and people can smell it. and then they'll even make you feel like, oh, they're solving all your problems by giving you that 2 naira. So yeah, try as much as possible. You can sell indirectly. Don't just be too come and book me. Just try as much as possible not to be too, I'm trying to sell my product, you know. I don't know. I just hope these few points have I just hope you guys have learned a thing or two from all these things I've been saying. I know I've talked plenty today. I hope this video is not the longest video ever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you did, man, I'm so grateful. Yeah, please guys, subscribe to my channel, click the like button, share this video, tell somebody to subscribe, show me all the love you can. I would appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, guys.